Hi, my name is Julia Wenzel, and this is my second capstone speech. Imagine a captain standing in a huddle, 10 seconds left on the clock, with the entire team staring at them, waiting for direction. The pressure is immense. One wrong decision could cost the entire game. Now, imagine a group project meeting where one person is trying to convince their classmates to finish their slides on time. Both moments require leadership, but only one demands it under real, immense pressure. This difference highlights why sports build better leadership than classroom education can alone. Leadership learned in a classroom is valuable, but sports provide unique, high pressure situations where leadership is tested, refined, and lived in real time. Today, I will argue why sports develops stronger, more effective leaders than what we learn through an academic setting alone. Leadership affects every part of our lives: careers, relationships, communities, and opportunities. Understanding where leadership truly develops can help us become stronger, more capable adults who can handle challenges with confidence and skill. Whether or not you played organized sports, the principles learned through athletics apply to every team environment, from workspaces to family dynamics. In this speech, I will first explain how sports strengthen essential leadership competencies. Then, I will show how sports teach discipline and time management the way a classroom rarely does. Finally, I will discuss how coaching and competitive team environments create unique leadership experiences rooted in mentorship and communication. By the end, you'll see that sports not only teaches how to succeed physically, but how to lead effectively in everyday areas of life. To begin, sports build foundational leadership skills that classrooms can't easily simulate. According to Liu and Chang, in sports engagement and leadership competencies developed in college students, athletes constantly demonstrate higher levels of communication, strategic planning, and social awareness than non-athletes. These skills develop naturally through constant athletic interaction, calling plays, adjusting to teammates, and responding to feedback instantly. Unlike in classrooms where communication often happens in controlled, low-pressure environments, athletes communicate under stress, fatigue, and competition. This kind of environment enforces clarity, empathy, and the ability to listen and respond quickly to essential qualities for effective leaders. Take, for example, a quarterback leading his football team. He must read the defense, call an audible, and coordinate with his teammates in mere seconds. Each decision requires calm thinking, clear communication, and trust in others, skills that are rarely tested in a traditional lecture or a group project. Similarly, a point guard in basketball must constantly communicate plays while adapting to his opponent's strategies. Teaching leadership like this is responsive, collaborative, and situational. Sports also force young people to make decisions under pressure. Games move so quickly, and athletes must think and act faster than they could in a classroom. An example of this that Liu and Chang emphasized that these high pressure situations help athletes become adaptable leaders and stay calm and effective when situations intensify. In the real world, leaders are not tested by multiple choice questions. They are tested when the stakes are high, when emotions run strong, and when the outcomes affect everybody else around them. Sports stimulate those moments repeatedly, building resilience in poise that the classrooms alone cannot provide. While leadership skills are the foundation, other major advantages of sports is discipline. Student athletes live on really tight schedules, balancing early practices, schoolwork, games, and personal activities as well. Penny Truentine in Champions in the Classroom explains that this balancing act teaches habits that last long after high school and college. Imagine a student who must attend early morning practice, complete homework on a strict deadline, and still participate in team meetings or community events. The ability to manage multiple responsibilities is learned on the field, not in a syllabus. Sports also reinforce commitment and accountability. Teams depend on players to show up, put in effort, and fulfill their roles even on days when motivation can be low, because we've all had those kind of days. Missing practice or failing to follow through affects not only the individual but the entire team as well. Turrentine emphasizes that these experiences teach athletes to manage themselves, understand their limits, and to be able to push beyond those limits, skills that are essential for leading others. Accountability becomes more than just a grade or a report. It becomes a responsibility to the people who depend on you, which is the essence of leadership itself. Beyond personal discipline, sports provide a powerful environment for mentorship and shared leadership. Lynette Williamson, in her article, How Coaching Forensics Made Me a Better Writing Coach, explains how coaching transforms communication and leadership abilities. The relationship between a coach and an athlete mirrors that of a mentor and a leader. Coaches model effective communication, motivate their team, and guide individuals through challenges, giving athletes a first-hand experience as with mentorship that few classrooms have to offer. Athletes observe how leaderships act under pressure, how they encourage growth, and how they balance accountability with support, all lessons that can be learned in real time. Additionally, team culture fosters rotating leadership roles. Players naturally step into positions such as a captain, a motivator, a strategist, or just an emotional support for their teammates. Williamson explains that these hands-on leadership opportunities allow athletes to experiment with different leadership styles, learning which methods are effective and which are not. For example, a soccer player may be a quiet strategist one week and an outspoken motivator the next. This flexibility builds confidence and adaptability, preparing athletes for leadership in diverse professional and personal environments. Now that we've explored all these areas, core leadership skills, discipline and time management, and mentorship and team culture, it becomes clear why sports build better leadership than classroom education can. Sports develop communication and decision-making under real pressure. They teach discipline through rigorous schedules and accountability, and they offer mentorship and leadership opportunities that allow individuals to learn by doing, making mistakes, adjusting, and just growing as humans. Classrooms may teach us what leadership is, but sports teach us how to lead when it truly counts. In life, just like in the final seconds of a close game, real leadership comes from those who have practiced it, lived it, and earned it. Sports creates those leaders, equipping them with confidence, discipline, and accountability that classrooms alone cannot provide. So, whether you're an athlete or not, understanding the lesson of sports can help us all become stronger, more capable leaders in our everyday lives. Thank you.